Okay, good morning everyone. So please stand for our prayer. So Miss Johanna Ota, please lead our prayer. Okay. In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen. Okay. Very good. So, good morning class. Okay, thank you. Please take your seat. So, if I call your name, say present. Otto Johanna, Ginta Norain, Vicente Harold, Andar Norjana, Tuwa Mona Lisa, and Abdullah Rehaina. Okay, please clap because your perfect attendance for today's session. So, our classroom policy is to listen, respect each other. Okay, did you understand? Very good. So now, let's review our past lesson. Okay, Miss Otto, what is our past lesson? Very good. Our past lesson is all about the matter. What is matter, Miss Abdullah? Okay, very good. A matter is a substance made up of various types of particles that occupy physical space and has inertia. Or matter is anything that has volume and mass. So, what are the three classifications of matter, Mr. Vicente? Very good. The three classifications of matter is the solid, liquid, and gas. So, Miss Andar, what is the difference between solid, liquid, and gas? Very good. The difference between the solid, liquid, and gas, a solid has definite volume and a shape. And the liquid has a definite volume but no definite shape. And the last one, and a gas, has neither a definite volume or no shape. So now, let's do this activity. So, I want Miss Johanna and Mr. Vicente to do this activity. So, the remaining student, observe what is the activity that we do. So, okay. So, now, get the candle or light the candle and the matchstick. So, I will give you 5 minutes to do this activity. Okay. Thank you. So, let's go to our proper lesson. So, our topic for today is all about the changes of matter. Before we proceed to our lesson proper, this is the objective at the end of the lesson that the student should be able to first discuss the difference between physical and chemical change. B. Appreciate the importance of the knowledge on physical or chemical change in our lives through citing in application or community. And the last one is to write at least 5 examples of chemical and physical changes of matter. Okay, so before we start our lesson, let every one of you think the new lesson based on our activity that happened before this session start. So, and then pair, okay, group yourself into 2 and then make a brainstorming that collect ideas from your brain. Bongga, brain. And then now, so every pair of you, so give ideas or you do the brainstorming. Okay, so let's start now. So, what is physical change? Miss Otto? Very good. The physical change is a change which occurs in size, shape, color, and texture, or state the magnetic or electrical condition, but the molecular composition remain totally unaltered. And then, what is chemical change? The chemical change is a change during which the molecular composition gets totally altered. So, that is change in which a new product is always formed. Or, a physical change are reversible. So, reversible and do not produce a new substance. And the chemical change also result in the production of a new substance. Okay, did you understand? Very good. So now I have here in our PowerPoint or in our screen that the melting ice and the water So what observe or what happened or what undergo in these changes that happen. So now, okay, did you see what has happened, Miss Otto? What is your observation about the activity or the ice and the water? Okay, very good. It happened on the ice and water, or in the sugar in water, or dissolved sugar in water. So they are happening the condensation, the deposition, and freezing process that occurs as a result of a decrease in the heat energy of water particles. So when solid ice gain heat, it changes state from solid ice to liquid water in a process called, what is called? Very good, melting. So now, I have here the rusting nail and the spoiling food. So, what do these two examples undergo? Can you please observe? So, do you see? Okay. Miss Otto, what is your observation? Very good. Mr. Vicente? Anyone? Okay, very good. The rusting or the rust is an example of oxidation. So, a chemical change that happens in several steps in which electrons from the iron atoms are transferred to oxygen atoms, resulting in the formation of a new compound, iron oxidation or iron oxide. And then, a moist in environment speed of the rusting process, oxidation, a chemical process that produces undesirable changes in color. So, did you see that happen? That the changes of colors? Okay. The flavor and the nutrient content. So, result when air reacts with the food components, when fat in food become rancid or oxidation is responsible. So, did you understand? Okay, very good. Why these two examples undergo chemical change? So, why the rust and the spoiling food undergo this chemical change? Because of what? Okay, because of the physical or the chemical changes, what is called oxidation is responsible. Okay, so now I will divide you into two groups. So let every group select their leaders and secretary and also the reporter. So I will provide every group a manila paper for your worksheet or activities. So before this activity started, so let's group yourself and do a brainstorming and discuss to your classmate or to your group before we discuss on our class after you finish your activity. So now, who can discuss the difference between physical and chemical change? Mr. Vicente. Okay. I said a while ago that the physical changes are reversible and do not produce a new substance. While the chemical change is its result in the production of a new substance. Okay, take note of that. So, who can give me the other example of physical and chemical changes that are happening in our community? Miss Otto. Very good. These are the example of chemical changes. Are example of the burning, diba? When you're burning, cooking, rusting, and rotting. So, the example also of physical changes are what, Miss Abdullah? The boiling, melting, freezing, and the shredding. So now, how important are these physical and chemical changes of matter in our community? How it is important? Miss Ginta? Very good. Also, Miss Tua, what is your idea? Okay, very good. By that, by observing the chemical reaction, so we are able to understand and explain how the natural world works, di ba? Nakakagulat, or nakaka-amaze. So the chemical reaction turn food into fuel for your body. So without that food, hindi tayo nabubuhay. Make fireworks explode every December, cause food to change when it's cooked, make soap remove grime, and much more. So now, get 1/2 sheet crosswise. So answer these 3 questions. So, okay, are you ready? Okay. What is physical change? And give at least 5 examples. And also, what is chemical change? Define it and give also at least 5 examples. And differentiate chemical from physical changes. Okay? Do you understand? Okay, I repeat the instructions. So, get 1/2 sheet of crosswise or of a paper. Pag may nagtanong pa dyan, 1/2 crosswise, sir? Yes, 1/2 crosswise po. It is, what is a... So, answer these 3 questions. So, what is a physical change? Also, give at least 5 examples. So, the next one, what is chemical change? Define it and give at least 5 examples and differentiate what different chemical from physical changes. Okay, I will give you 5 minutes to answer that activity. So now, for your assignment, research on the phase changes of matter and differentiate from one from the others. Okay? Did you understand? Your assignment is to research on the phase changes of matter and differentiate from one from the other. Okay? My name is Jason Bipstado and I am Mabia Student 3. I am your teacher in science and class. So, kilala niyo naman ako kahit di ako kilala sa inyo kanina. Before tayo na class. Thank you very much. Oh, please stand up and then let us pray for the Father, the Son, and the Spirit. Okay? Goodbye, class. Okay, thank you and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.